Welcome to class today, and I wanted to take time to talk a little bit more about a section of the 3 stages of labor. And this is from your packet of the conception, pregnancy, and childbirth. And these 3 stages of labor come about, and it's the first stage, or active labor, which is your cervix begins to open, the contractions are getting stronger. This is where a lot of times people realize, hey, I need to get to the hospital. And they begin this sometimes at their home, sometimes in their car, just depends on where they are. The second stage is when you're completely dilated. And most times you're under the care of someone by this time. And at this stage, the baby's ready to come out. And then the third stage is after the baby's already out, the baby's getting examined. What happens is the delivery of the placenta has to take place. And all 3 of those have to happen for the labor process to be complete. And I just wanted to cover that. I know we didn't cover it in much detail the other day, so I want to touch base on that. Here's a visual of it. It's the first stage. Then we begin with the cervix opening. The second stage is where they're dilated and the baby's really coming out. And then the third stage is the delivery of the placenta and the remaining parts. One last thing too is triplets. Okay, we didn't talk about triplets the other day, but I wanted to show this slide again and talk about triplets. Remember, this information will be on your test next week, so I wanted to just recover it. But triplets are formed when one single egg is fertilized by one sperm, and the fertilized zygote quickly and evenly divides into 3 separate zygotes. Identical twin triplets are formed. Another possibility is that the fertilized egg splits into 2, and then one of these 2 eggs divides again. And that's just something that you won't necessarily have to know for an exam, but I just wanted to give you that information. Make sure for your exam you know prenatal care. What is it? What are different things that they could do? What are things they shouldn't do? Things like that. Also, on this exam, you're going to have to be able to talk about the fertilization process. You're going to have to talk about the anatomy. What process or what path does the sperm take? What path does the egg take? When the fertilization happens, what are all the intricate details of what happens in the fertilization process? All that will be on your assessment next week, so make sure you're reviewing your notes. Your contraceptive web quest. This is what you're going to use today to work on. A contraceptive is something that is going to help prevent from pregnancy and STIs. There is only one 100% effective method out there, and that's abstinence. However, there are other methods that people choose and maybe have chosen to do. So what I want today to be is kind of a little bit of self-exploratory. I would prefer if you work on this individually. While you're working on this, make sure you use the information from the website in your own words. Don't just copy and paste the answers. You're going to have to read into a couple things. Some of it's right there for you, and others of them you'll have to kind of make your judgment on. What I need you to do is in your Google Classroom, you'll open up the assignment contraceptive web quest. Then what you'll do is you'll click on the view birth control options from the link in your assignment. Do not click on start questionnaire. You do not have to take the questionnaire. Actually, I recommend that you do not take the questionnaire. What you're going to do is you're going to go through and you're going to research 6 total methods. One of them has to be abstinence, and that's your very first one. After that, the other 5 are your choice. Make sure that you are putting this information in your own words and not words straight from the text. After you've done all 6 forms that you want to research, and there are more than 6 on the sheet, I want you to make sure that you answer the assessment questions below. These will go in as a summative grade. I will not look at these summative assignments unless you, first of all, turn your assignment in, and second of all the information from above, all 6 of them, have to be completed for me to grade this. You're going to use today and the first part of class next time to work on this information. Please make sure if you have any specific questions that you email me. I should be able to respond to you. If there are any general questions, please ask the sub. Enjoy the day and make sure you're respectful. Thank you.